I'm so sorry for the breaking transmission, but I think I can continue. So basically, that's how I trade divergences. Um, I look at what's happening on the price chart and look at what's happening on my oscillator. If both of these oscillators down here, the two of them are showing signs of price of divergence, I take it very seriously, and I look to see the price chart change its direction to the downside. So that's how I trade divergences. So it's when I'm seeing the divergence, I'm looking for order flow change to that direction that the divergence is pointing or the indicator is pointing. So that's how I trade it. So that's one. I think I can, let me see if I can get another one. Another one. Yes, I think I have another one here. So price was going higher on the oscillator, price was going lower. On both of the oscillators, price was going lower here. It was going lower here, and also here. As you can see, on both oscillators, price was going lower, but on the price chart, price was going higher, and we're also above the moving average. So, well, this what I'm even teaching you is my proprietary trading system. Is my own trading system. It's a price action trading system I developed over time. So it's my own, and I would not like you to share it. I'm just kidding. So back to that, price was above. So now, if you look at what we saw before, let's just pretend that we didn't see all the downside move. So price was going higher. All this price was going higher. Price was going higher. Price was going higher. Then we saw this rejection candle. If you remember from your last class, this is an inverted hammer. So price tried to move higher, but instead it came down, closed lower, and it even closed lower than 50%. It's even more than a bearish harami or an evening star. Remember from the last video, from the last candlestick video. But notwithstanding, we're looking at divergence now. So looking at the oscillators, we saw price going lower, and the second panel price was also going lower, where on the price chart price was going higher. So all we do, we look for either candlestick patterns that can help us depict price is moving downwards, or order flow change to the upside or to the downside. Moreover, this is an inefficient move. Well, I think we'll talk about that in a later time. This is an inefficient move of which it's most likely going to come down back. So let's not bother ourselves with that for now. So price going higher. So with this kind of rejection candle at this point, with price with both oscillators showing this, I don't need any other confirmation. I think I will enter the trade at this level with my stop above this point. So for a sell, of which the sell continuously happened. I think the first order flow change we had was down here. Let me see if I can get that correctly. First order flow change was down there. That was the first order flow change. The next order flow change to the downside was here. So let me mark that up. I think so that was it. So that was it. So when price, you see, price came down, came back up here. I think there was one minor one here at this point here. Came back, went closed higher, then came back closed below this low here. So I would have put a sell limit at that point for price to continue lower, of which it did continue lower, and this one paid considerably well. So that's an example of how I trade the divergences. It's that simple. So let me see if I can get an example of, yes, of a hidden divergence. I think I got one. This is an example of a hidden divergence. The price was going lower, but the oscillator, for whatever reason, was going higher. So we showed you that that move, any move into that direction, is false. So price was going lower. Look at here, price was going lower, but on the oscillator, price was going higher. So what we'd have been looking for is order flow changes to the downside. Moreover, here you can see we're above the moving average, so we are not looking for sales. But from our oscillator, we could see that this up move is a fake move, of which we're looking to sell. So now we're looking for order flow changes to the downside, of which I think that happened around here. Although this was late New York session, so maybe you could not expect price to really move per se, but as you can see, price did move down, although not so considerably, but it moved down to a level. At least you should move down for you to get some profit out of it. So it may be 25-30 pips. That's something, but that's how you trade it. So if its price is moving higher on the oscillator, if the oscillator is moving higher and price is moving lower, you could see that is a hidden divergence, and you could expect that price should come lower. So basically that's it. That's that for that. That's how I traded divergences. You could Google how divergent, what a divergence is. I think so it will be easier for you to spot them. Now the big question is how to trade them. So there are, like I told you, there are sometimes I enter at that particular point when whereas there are some other times I wait for order flow changes, or I see how the candle patterns are forming for me to take the trades. So thank you very much. So in our next video, we'll be looking at one other thing, although I think it's very peculiar to currencies, not not indices per se, but we'll be looking at that, inefficiencies and marketing efficiencies, and how price moves. All right, so thank you very much.